welcome to this live 20th of September 2021, now in the evening. Hope you're doing well, hope you're doing great. My name is Emil, forex trader, economist, and trader for over 8 years, failing every single day of it. So let's see how the market is going today. Let's make some trade plans for tomorrow. The stock market is crashing and falling. Let's see how that is going to go. What else is going on in the market? That's what we're going to go through today. I literally just came out of editing, so I don't know what's happened. I don't know if my trades are in or out or whatever we're doing. So let's go through it. Hello, Mr. Harold. You are live again. Thank you very much for being here. Okay, it seems like I have done well with the settings today. I actually thought I made the settings only for YouTube members, to be responding, but it seems like people are able to respond and we are good to go. So, the first thing that I need to ask you today is, how are you? How is your trading going? Which trading pair are you trading today? Are you losing? Are you winning? What is happening? All right. So I am in no new position today, by the way. And you know, it is what it is. So what is going to happen right now? I am going to take a small Snickers so I can talk for at least an hour. And while you listen to some music on channel Ivan FX. Sorry if I'm eating, but I literally have no energy at the moment, and I'm like shaking. That means I just call diabetes shaking. You know, when I have so low sugar level, I can't think straight. So sorry. Yeah, come back fast, investor. It will be a short one, so don't worry. Don't be gone too long. So let's go on with it. Markets today are falling, and it is evergreen or not evergreen. It's evergreen. I think evergreen. In China, that is being given the blame for the risk that is happening right now. So we are currently into the monthly take profit for sellers on the stock market. That is okay. A bit lower on the video. Question. Oh, there's a question. Oh, I love questions. Evergrande. Yeah, okay. I don't have diabetes, but I have a low sugar level, so I'm sorry. I don't think straight. Hi, Ivan. It's called EIVIND. Josh. All right. EIVIND. It says even in my name. Can't be that difficult, right? I have a big question. Do you think dollar is topping out, breaking out? It is at a critical point. Can you give me a long-term forecast for US dollar? Thanks. Okay. So, what is happening in the markets right now? What is the information flow at the moment that is long-term? Fed. What does Fed do? Fed is thinking of tapering or going to taper. I had a thing here yesterday. I didn't show it to you, but I can show it now. You know, it's a bit later now, so anyway. Anyways. Taper. Was this the right one or was this the wrong? Maybe I just passed it. Taper, dollar. Maybe I'm looking at two ones. Where can it be? Have I taken it away? EOB maybe. Go through that again. Okay. And then I can't remember where it is, but Jesus. So I have to find the report then. I don't see the report. So I will just spend some time finding the report and I will be happy with you, everyone. Maybe this is too fast scrolling for you. I don't care. But here we are. So when tapering happened back in 2013, this is dollar Dixie chart. First of all, when the tapering was first hinted about, dollar fell, then rose to the same level, and then fell. Fed announces tapering, nothing happens to the dollar. Only until when interest rates are going to happen soon, we have a very strong dollar bullishness. This time of year, we have had dollar strength more than anything ever since we were told where we're going to taper. So that's the first reaction, and then we have kind of gone some kind of sideways, and we are definitely topping higher. My answer to all of these shenanigans is it seems like the market is playing in the dollar bullishness. Even though within dollar bullishness there's a lot of selling opportunities. Okay? That's kind of how I want to phrase things. So even though we longer term might think that dollar bullishness is going to happen, we might see dollar bearishness in between. And I have kind of like, I don't know, just accepted the fact that my dollar bearishness is not there yet, and that people are trading it as risk off more than anything else. Australia is at not all-time low, but a very low on the CRT report. Economically not doing too well, so, you know, it's interesting times, I would say. So, is this important for you? Yeah, I think this is important questions you need to ask yourself. And if you ask a standard chatter, they say that will USD finally head lower once the Fed embarks on its QE in question. Admittedly, our bearish long-term view has yet to materialize. Our thesis of the downward pressure on the dollar, an economic recovery has suffered various setbacks. Dollar has regularly found itself the role of the safe haven, driven by repeated COVID-19 growth scares, skewed positioning, global political risk, and China regulatory crackdowns, now also Evergrande, and the slow vaccination progress in the emerging markets. The other thing that they kind of in between have said is that dollar is strong because it's one of those currencies that is going to increase their interest rate earlier than anyone else. So whoever is likely to increase their interest rate at some point gets the strength. And I think that is more than anything else is playing the dollar strength. And Australia's not doing too well. What do you do then? You buy dollar. Euro is doing better, but I think whatever is happening right now in between the minds is, where are we going to put our money? Who is going to be increasing the rates first? And that's a guessing game every time they do their research. So that's kind of how I see it. It's not really based upon, well, can it be unwinding from what we have been talking about earlier, or have been doing, like we have been in a crisis, and then all of a sudden now we're no longer in a crisis, we are doing well financially, and therefore dollar should raise? No. But also, by the way, the dollar at the moment is range bound, generally speaking, not trending. But I do see, with the fear in my eyes, that dollar strength might be the one that wins in the end. So what is my dollar outlook? I think that we might have a dollar strength for some time now. And I think that dollar is going to strengthen the day and the moment they announce the tapering. I don't know how long that's going to last, but it's just what I kind of believe. So if you can see, coming into taper announcement, we have dollar strength and then some weakness and then some strength as we come into the tapering news, and generally speaking some short-term dollar bullishness for at least a month or so, and then some weakness before strength again. Okay, I guess it is what it is. Also, do remember, if this was 2013, we are September right now, we should have been bearish, not range bound. So yeah, every year is different, I guess, but flip a coin, buy at the right prices. That's another way of doing it. Debt ceiling fear, and China think, and FOMC and ECB deny that ECB members said that the interest rate's going to rise soon. Yeah, that's another juicy thing. So I think my best answer here, Josh, is become my friend. I think that's where we are today. The other thing that I want to... World Remit sends me email and I thought it was somebody calling me. Anyways, here we are. Was that a good answer, Josh, by the way? And I can tell you how to spell my name. That's the other thing. So, where we're going to go on the stock market? Are you going to sell it? Somebody says we're going to have a pullback of 20%. I don't know who said it, but somebody said it today. That is 3,560, give or take. 3,600, give or take. Is that logical? Can that happen? Is that something we believe in? Oh yes. You're very much welcome, Josh. Gosh. When I think of Josh, I think of is it Bigfoot? No, it's not Bigfoot. It's you guys call it something else. We call him whatever that guy's called. Goofy. Yeah. When I see somebody called Josh, I just think of Goofy. Gosh. Anyways, can this happen? If this happens, I think that's a fantastic buy opportunity. Evergrande Chief is the largest, or one of the largest property developers in China, and they are about to go bankrupt or default on whatever they're doing. And China last year, or whatever they did, they made a list of companies that is going to make systemic damage to the Chinese economy, and they were top 2 or 3 or 5. So it is an absolutely massive developer in China that is about to go down. Somebody has put a similarity to Lehman Brothers. And that's a bad thing. If this is Lehman Brothers, then we are up for a really rough ride today. But that's kind of the thing. And also, we are due for a pullback. They just have another reason for selling it. Great. We're supposed to fall in September anyway. Great. So it's just a perfect storm. It's just a reason. Just a reason for somebody to take profit. More than anything else in my eyes. But we are all-time high. Remember, we are just at the moment having a pullback of, well, 5%. That's so little. You have gained 100 or whatever it is since March last year. And now we are crying out of 5%. Come on, people. We have grown on NASDAQ. I can't even see it. Why am I? We have grown 25% and we are falling 5%. Okay, that's March 2020, not 2021 even. There we are. 138% in 1 year and a half. Year to date on the S&P 500 is 20%. So if you're wondering what the heck is going on in the forex market, what is going on in the stock market? Well, I'm just telling you. If this is making you scared, let's come to me and I will help you. Okay? I can make you some cinnamon buns, and we will drink some hot chocolate. We will cry a bit, and then we will start buying again when this one stops falling. So that's kind of the answer I have here. Just wait it out, and this is going to be a buying opportunity whatsoever. Okay? And why do I say that? Because systemically, we are supposed to rise. So I'm not saying we should buy lower lows. I'm not saying we should buy now. But if this one now starts to go back up again at some point, maybe within a week or 2 or 3, and we just take some small entries, and then we take small entries. They have become 100% increase like earlier. So if we do 50%, what is the Fed going to do then? Fed is going to support the economy. They're not going to taper at all. They're going to continue doing whatever they're doing, and they may be even increasing. And that's going to create dollar bearishness. That's going to create the stock market to go back up again. So then we have Then we have March 2020 all over again, right? Lol. Anyways, I don't want you said lol to Cryptominer, but I hope it was funny. Anyways, euro dollar. Where are we on euro dollar? Euro dollar is currently coming into a buy zone. I have been whining about for some time. Right? Is this a reversal? Not yet. It's still very much a lower low. If you look at the EMAs for that matter, it's still very much a lower low. Where should you be seller if you're a seller here? You should be selling at around 1750, give or take. And 70-60 area, like this top here. The other question becomes this. Will the market will the market create so big floods at the moment that the Feds needs to start kicking in again? Well, then we're gonna have another woohoo back up again. But until then, I think that's kind of what they're mini pricing in. I think that is still very much valid as a seller. And the reason why I say seller is because there is no buying opportunities here. Sorry, can't call. You will do so tomorrow. Yeah, it's okay, bro. I miss you. I'm just wondering if you are scared of me now. You know, I might be angry at you, but you know. All right. So yeah, I still have a sell order here from this morning though at the London Open, but sure. Same thing. I think I sold at 73, so I think I have a sell order here somewhere. Anyways, pound fell to the skies and to the bottom. The reason why was taxes, US dollar increase, and all whatever. Okay, cool. So what do we do now? That is a weekly target. Can you sell here? No, you cannot sell here. Can you buy here? No, you cannot buy here. This is at the moment, very moment, untouchable on the weekly. But if you get a pullback, you probably are allowed to sell it again. But that's kind of the only thing, because now we hit the target on sellers. And did I say dollar strength on my weekly forecast? Yes, I did. Did we get any entries? No, but at least I was a bit right. 50% there. Half a point. If you get some kind of pullback, I guess you can do something sells here, but nah, it's gone. So we have a question here for Pound New Zealand. I don't want to go too much into those. I'm just going to do one of them. Euro New Zealand or Pound New Zealand. Euro New Zealand, I can watch in 2.5 minutes. Range bound, not interested. Yeah, range. And then Pound New Zealand. Pound New Zealand. Also, I can't say this is the most perfect thing in the entire world, but I wouldn't trade off for the life of me. Absolutely terrible trading pattern here, so maybe it's a sell off, but I don't know. Nothing that I really want to. So you go to both buy prices on GA. Denise, just mentioning it. I don't know if it will continue to go higher again, but at least you get your buy prices. So if you took one of them, that's up to you. By the way, this webinar is only for educational purposes, not financial advice, and whatever I say is all my personal opinion, and my personal opinion only. Buy prices on Euro Aussie did not reach it. Cool. Going back to Pound Yen. Aussie Dollar. I think I did that already. But we can do that for Dame Diana. Dame Diana, first of all, we go through monthly pairs, okay? Monthly, where are we right now? We are currently at M2, okay? We reacted off R1. We went hot and dot. We have been falling. Can we go down to S1, which is our range, or can we go all the way down to R1? No, M1, sorry. It's still in the cards to go to M1 or S1, depending on one of those. So those are the buy area you can look for, potential look for something. That's monthly. So monthly is currently bearish. Monthly is bearish, MB. Okay, go to weekly. Weekly, we are, what? Almost a target for the week. So monthly bearish, weekly bearish, daily is range, I think. So I think you still need to just wait for sell prices at around 73 to take it lower. I think that's the only kind of mature thing to do here. Sorry. I hate energy drinks. I don't know why I'm drinking it. There was the only one available right now, but I was running away from these charts. Okay. Please also do Aussie New Zealand if you look at Aussie. Okay, so Aussie New Zealand. Since you are a YouTube member, I can do that. I don't like it otherwise, but okay. So where do you want it to go, Mr. Harold? Where do you want to go? Any break higher of 103.40 is bullish. Until then, it's bearish. If you bought it, I just think you bought it. By the bearish continuation is most likely yes. Correct. Tell me if the music in the background is too high. I don't know. I haven't checked some, but you won't be angry. I know you understand what's going on. You know, I live for the gossip, bro. So if you are hiring and firing and making a lot of drama every day and you make big business decisions, I want to hear about it, you know. USD CAD is currently weak. I don't know if James is here. At what point is it oversold? I don't really believe in that though, but okay. Just take profit at targets at 108, 102.50 and wait for the pullback. At what point is it oversold? Until it stops moving lower. It's big divergence at the moment, and when is it oversold? When Aussie starts strengthening. So just continue lower. Where was I? Yeah. Okay, so that's that. And then US 30, we can go back to US 30. Stock market is more interesting today, maybe for somebody. I know that Harold, you are deep into the stock market right now. I think you hit your stop loss, didn't it? So I'm sorry about that. It was a fun trade. You lost a lot of points, but pretty amazing. What do you call it? Pretty amazing risk management there. So, Mr. Who is it? Lakani, please tell me, where are we? Where do you want this to go? What is your, what is your go-to here? Because I can see it's falling. I want to buy it probably in the end. And I'm just waiting for it to go back up again. US 500 stopped. UK 100 still running. Did we buy UK 100 too? I thought it was just S&P, but okay, cool. Yeah, you had previously, true. You had previously bought. So you kind of don't know that you bought a higher high until you kind of buy a higher high and you're just stuck there. But I don't think it's too bad to risk less than 1% of your account on it. So I think it's okay. Lakani, you have to tell me. Come on, go on, mate. What is Dow Jones Industrial Average? Dow Jones Index seasonality, since you're not seasonality for Dow Jones Index. What could it be? Season X and then Euro, and then I have top charts. I was actually planning to, people, by the way, I was actually planning to make this one a YouTube member live today because I was already live in the morning. But apparently I forgot to change it. So we are supposed to peak, by the way, today on Dow Jones. So maybe wait until mid-October to buy it again. Who knows? But yeah. That one says also buy in mid-October, end of October. Okay, cool. Then I won't fight it. If the seasonality says we're gonna fall, it falls, and we are generally going to go higher in the end. I'm not gonna fight it anyways, right, people? So when you come into the stock market, just let it run, you know. US 30 still to fall until we get a roll reversal to start buying. Oh yeah, buy. How does a reversal look like on US 30? I don't think it's your typical forex reversal. Okay, so it seems like we just need to buy buy higher highs and then hopefully it goes higher, kind of a thing. Buy support. But reversals on Mr. Dow Jones seems to be only like a small pullback there, and then it goes higher. There is no pullback. There is no reversal there. So, okay. I guess it's levels more than anything else then. I guess it's 33,750 more than anything else. This is 33,000. So it's more like price levels more than anything else. The question becomes, which price level are we going to reject today? And I know that market does that makes people buy. But right now we don't have a higher high in the 1 hour. So if this is going to happen like this, then we need to probably be a buyer here. If it falls again, we have a stop loss below here. But other than that, crypto miner, yes. So yeah, I live with gossip. Come on, also, ladies. Do you know what we guys? I'm gonna give you guys a secret of how guys do it. I have one guy friend. Okay, I have many more than that, but one main one. Do you know what we do when we meet up? We haven't been talking for months. I haven't seen him for months. I still haven't seen him for months, by the way. We haven't seen each other for months. Do you know what we do when we meet up? We buy pizza, put on a movie, put on a action film or something. And we don't say a single word. Don't you dare say anything. And then after that, okay, cool. And he works at the cinema, the local cinema. So he knows what kind of films is good and stuff. So sometimes he takes me, or we go there together, and he initiates it, and I'm like, fantastic. But we don't say a single word. Don't break the bro code. And then, do you know why? Because wives, doesn't allow us to watch, action movies. And where there is, where it's a lot of action, it's a lot of high pace, and, there is fights, and there is, people fall over and stuff like that, So that's like unheard of. So because you're supposed to look in romantic movies, and it's supposed to be a nice ending, Somebody needs to be in love and just bump into each other, generally speaking, in New York City. So yeah. Then finally we can do whatever, and then when we are not allowed to choose what we are supposed to eat, we are being given wraps, we're being given salads. We don't do that. Right? Bert asks, where is the cool streaming background music? Awesome vibes last night on the stream. It is Streamlabs. I think I have still it on. Maybe it's too low though. It is Streamlabs from some Harris guy on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It is, what do you call it? It's not copyrighted. So Harris Haller is called the guy. So I like it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Bert. As it reached monthly target, is it safe to not trade it anymore? It depends. The stock market can do one of two things, as I have seen. Stock market can do two things at S2. S2 is the lowest the aggressive target for sellers. It can do two things. It can stop and then go back up again, like, just stop at S2, or it aggressively fall. There's not like, well, let's go a bit about it or just go a bit above it. It's either it hits or it's full force downtown. And I mean, it's a train wreck. You can't stop. If it's stock market. For Forex, it obeys the monthly targets, by the way. So, if it's S2 on the stock market, S&P, US 30, NASDAQ, it's a train wreck if it passes S2. So then there's no... Also, by the way, it's a high risk entry. And you need to wait for proper setups. Basically. Alright. What is it called? Steam Bees, not Steam Bees. Steam... Sorry, wrong word. But Harris. Harry Seller. So there we are. Going fast through the market. Aussie dollar still a sell at 73, hasn't reached it yet. Euro have a sell at 17.50, haven't got it yet. Pound dollar hit the weekly target. That can create some pullbacks tomorrow. And also you can just continue lower. It is currently at the support I really love. So maybe there were going to be a bounce there. But at this moment, I'm just going to leave it alone. See if I can get something. Pound yen is also at a very critical support. Can it go lower? Oh yeah, this can really, you know, tank lower. No problems about that. But that's kind of not where I'm trying to make my most of my money. Kind of a thing. New Zealand, yeah, New Zealand dollar went lower. I think there should be at least a sell at around 70, 60, I think it is. Yeah. So that's kind of another thing that is not being hit yet. USD CAD. Supposed to be some kind of bias at 27.13. Didn't hit it. There is election day. There is no James here today. I haven't seen James yet. So Harold, can you pick him out of the bed or something? To give us some updates on the who's going to win. Canada election, so that we can see if who's gonna win, who's gonna do that. That's a different thing. Here's what to know. Canadians will decide if Justin Trudeau political gamble pays off. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Nobody's gonna win. And nobody. Okay, okay. So that's a lot of text. I don't care about text anymore. So okay. So if somebody can have me updated somewhere, can you guys can Google more than I can do. You guys have computers. I have 2 screens and my brain to think about. But if you can find where the polls is, maybe. Canadian poll, and if they're like, because there was 0.5% difference this morning, and I guess that Mr. Trudeau is gonna win it. But so if Trudeau wins, that's apparently a neutral for CAD, and if Mr. Whatever that O'Toole guy or whatever that was called, O'Toole. I'm just making up words at the moment. If he wins, that's gonna be dollar, no CAD bullishness. Harold says, like USDs are, blew through pivot targets, no pullback though. Canada is neck and neck. Okay, so we might have a very, very close race. They may end with a coalition. Okay, fantastic. USDs are, yeah, no pullbacks, nothing. Well, still on the run though, so you still have, you know, something to run off of. I still have some pullback potential, but okay. I guess it didn't do what it wanted to do. Then we just wait for it to come back around. USD NOK is, oh, aha, I said that. I said that. That's, ooh, nice. I like that. So when was that? I made this chart earlier today. Ooh, nice. I made this chart earlier today, this morning. And look where we went. Boom. Oh yeah. Booyah. That is great. Fantastic. That's how that is how we do it. Anyways, where do we go now? Welcome to the Discord, Steve. Okay, so that is kind of that. And then we need to go through some yens, which has been weekly target already. almost weekly target already. Weekly target already. Almost weekly target already. And USD is just in between. Okay. Okay. That is interesting. That means the risk is high at the moment. And we're coming down to levels I want to start buying Aussie yen, Euro yen, CAD yen, Pound yen areas. But I can't really do that now. So I think we're just going to stay yen strength until we make a higher high. But yeah, that's a bummer. I'm sorry for wanting a normal market, and we didn't get normal market. We just went straight down to take profit. I'm sorry. Coming to gold, still haven't reached sell target, sell entry, by the way, sorry, sell entry. But yeah, I think that's that. So what did we talk about FOMC on Wednesday? I think that the most important thing is that Mr. Dollar is going to lead the way, and yen is also going to strengthen if dollar strengthens. So if you think that we're going to strengthen because if you think dollar is going to strengthen on Wednesday, sure that Mr. Yen is also going to do the same. Okay, that's that. I don't know. Should I talk more now? Should I say more now? I feel like I have wasted my brain at the moment, but yeah, nat gas is pulling a bit down, but I think we can probably go higher again. But yeah, so I would just end this question by, is there anything else? And as we go into anything else, I just want to mention that I'm going to be live. I think I'm going to be live at New York Open tomorrow, which is around, I think it's going to be 2 p.m. Berlin time, I think it's going to be. Why? For the fun of it. I am currently testing out at what time of the day are most of you guys there. And it seems like to me though, but maybe there's actually more of you guys at New York, and it's just going to be testing tomorrow. Is there going to be a live in the evening? I don't know. So I'm going to be live on A1 trading at around, 5 p.m. Also 4 p.m. So I'm going to be live 2 hours earlier on my stream. So whenever I am done, Nick will start taking over, and whenever Nick is done, I will take over on his channel. I think that's how things going to start out tomorrow. I think for me, I am trying to find better times to be live with you guys on YouTube, and be maybe more responsible, because now it's 9 p.m. by the way, and my brain is shutting off. So maybe at 2 p.m. I have a better brain to work on. Menta says natural gas. I have mentioned natural gas. I think it can take a break, but I think it's going to go higher in the end. It's also a very risky asset to be trading, but only looking for buys on this one. So right now it has reached 5.6, but I think when it coming down back down to 5, and I think we'll find buyers in the end, but don't be the first one to buy a lower low. Michael Westbrook, hello and welcome. Have I seen you here before? I don't know, but welcome. I welcome everyone who's want to be here right now. The next question is silver. Silver is the same thing as gold, and I probably haven't seen any sell price today. No, it hasn't. So still just waiting for 22.87 and 23.13 for it to fall lower, practically, and all those shenanigans. Technically, this is silver, my friend. Method, this is silver, and everything is outlined here in front of your eyes. Everything is here. So bearish, bearish, bearish. You are very much welcome. Okay. Is there no other questions? No other questions, Your Honor? I will, what do you call it? Mic drop. Hope you had a fantastic day. See you tomorrow for New York Open. And Plat went lower. What, platinum? Yeah, platinum went lower. Yeah, I would believe so, but I think it's gonna pick up in the end. Don't worry. I think it's just short-term volatility at the moment. So see this as a blessing to be buying again. Ciao. Boom.